This really brings me to your article here because I love the title. It's Kamala Harris and the Mask, M-A-S-Q-U-E, the Mask of
Right.
Magical Thinking. So let's begin by introducing what a mask is, and then talk a little bit about what you mean by the mask of magical thinking.
Yeah. Okay. So a mask was an entertainment. It was popular in the 16th, 17th, I think early 18th century. It involved dancing and costumes and singing and elaborate stage sets. And they were courtly entertainments, and they were meant to flatter the patron of this entertainment. So I thought, and what is magical thinking? Magical thinking is basically the belief that your thoughts constitute reality. Everybody who's been to graduate school has been battened on this idea that somehow the empirical reality doesn't really exist, objective reality doesn't really exist. We can create it with our own thoughts, especially if they're super virtuous thoughts, which of course we as super virtuous people who are entitled to rule, all of our thoughts are virtuous. And it occurred to me that that's exactly what's going on here with Kamala Harris. You have a situation in which perhaps the most unpopular politician on the American scene until 2 weeks ago is suddenly, inexplicably dusted off and inflated like with an air pump to become the best thing since sliced bread. So we have the cover of New York Magazine this week with a picture of Kamala cackling, sitting on top of the world with Barack Obama and Chuck Schumer and even Joe Biden, God help us, dancing underneath. Now, the idea that, and it's called Camelot, K-A-M-A-L-O-T, of course. And so who knew that they say, that the Democrats found out that their destiny was the White House after all, or words to that effect. Now, this is very peculiar. 2 weeks ago, Kamala was perhaps the most unpopular politician going. Remember, in the 2020 election, she won no delegates, none, zero. We had a primary, 14 point something million people voted for Joe Biden. That, when the Democrats understood was not going to fly, they somehow, in a very undemocratic process, pushed him out, and inserted Kamala. If you're going to talk to me about the importance of democracy, I'd like to have you explain to me about what just happened.